So, a lot of you have been asking what I do when I work out. I do yoga a lot. It's usually about 3 times a week when I'm on a regular routine. I usually use an app called FitOn. They have different workout times. So, they have some classes that are 5 minutes long. If I want to do a 30-minute class, I can. They have different intensity levels. So, that's what I usually use. But right now, I'm just doing a flow that feels good to my body today. But in this video, I am going to be answering some questions that you guys have sent in. We're going to be doing these videos often, so if there's any more questions that you want or any stories you'd like to hear, feel free to either put them in the comments or you can go over to Instagram and send them there. It depends on the week. When I'm working to go on to a vacation or something like that, I'm usually way more consistent. Leading up into this last trip to California, I was lifting weights probably 3 times a week. So I would go to the gym 1 day a week and do like heavy leg workouts. And then at home, I would use our weights to do other leg workouts and also arms. And then I usually would do yoga in between that on like my rest days because it's not as strenuous as lifting weights, but you're still getting a good workout. No, I haven't. I'm not opposed to it. Like in my dream world, I would love to get my boobs done because that's always been something I'm not insecure about, but I feel like I would like my body more if I had that done. But uh, no, I haven't. Mainly because I'm too cheap. I've been wanting to do like laser hair removal for years, and I finally just did that this year. But I'm not opposed to it. I probably wouldn't do anything else on my body. Maybe when I get older, I'd do Botox or something like that. But no, I haven't had any work done. It started by me doing research for, I think, how to get Asha to wear a mask because we were getting ready to take her to Disneyland in a few months, and I couldn't find any videos that were really helpful or showing like how the kids actually reacted when you were trying to get them to wear masks. Same thing with airport videos or even toddlers in Disneyland. Like I wanted to see what the kids actually were like, and none of the videos were like that. So that's kind of what started the journey, and it kind of morphed into a couples page. So it's more about our life and what we're doing. So all this stuff that we're posting are things that we would have been doing regardless if we had a YouTube channel or not. And we just he likes recording for Instagram all the time. So I was like, well, why don't we just move it over to YouTube and I'm able to make content when I feel like it or when I get the urge to. Like one of my favorite videos I did was my airplane toddler video and the mask one that I did. Obviously the mask one doesn't really apply anymore, but even the Disneyland toddler video I did, it's what I would have wanted to see or what I was trying to see when I was doing research before we were going on these trips. Most of my outfits are going to come from either Shein or Amazon. Like these yoga pants that I'm wearing in this video, I got on Shein, and I have no idea where I got the sports bra from. I've had this forever. But that's usually where I'm shopping, mainly again because I don't like to spend money on clothes, I'm usually in yoga pants and workout gear during the day. I don't think I've spent more than $20 on a pair of yoga pants. I know they can get expensive, but that's just me. Pretty much the most expensive thing I own is shoes, but that's because tennis shoes are hard to get for less than $100. But yeah, most of my clothes are from Shein. That's pretty much my go-to. It definitely can be. It really just depends on what type of flow you're doing. So there's things that are more relaxing and more stretching for just like recovery days when you really don't feel like doing anything and you just need to move your body. That's more stretching. But they have like strength yoga where like this move that I'm doing where you're doing basically a plank and you're holding yourself. So it's a lot of body weight that you're using. But the thing with yoga is you're holding these poses for an extended period of time, and that's what usually makes it hard. But it just all really it can be hard, it can be easy. It just depends on what you want for that day. Eventually, we'll go to more nude beaches. There aren't like a ton around, and the places we go don't necessarily have them. Like I know Seattle has one, but I don't anticipate ever going there. It's not usually warm enough here, and our beaches aren't great. But like if we went to Hawaii, sure, I'd go to. They have some there, or I don't ever anticipate us going to Miami, but I've heard there's some there as well. If we ever went to Europe, we probably would go to one over there because I think they have a ton of them. But yeah, I for sure would do them again. This year, so we went to San Diego. That was trip two. Oh, and we went to Ishkaret, which is like our favorite place in Mexico to go to. But in November, we have our 5 year anniversary. So we're doing a trip with with some of our friends. We're going to stay there in a house with them for I think a week or almost a week. And then this year's really about like bucket list things. So the nude beach was a bucket list, and always wanted to stay at this resort called Jade Mountain. And but it is like ridiculously expensive. It's like $1,000+ per night, depending on what room you're getting. So I was like, we're not going to St. Lucia to just stay there. I'm not spending like $10,000 on a vacation. So we compromised and we're going to stay there for a night at the end of our trip. So that way he can check that off his list. And then I'm going to Scottsdale for my mom's 50th birthday and her best friend's 40th birthday. And because I turned 30 a month after that, so we're all kind of just celebrating in Scottsdale in December. The first thing I notice on a man is usually their clothes or what they're wearing. I still remember to this day what Dijon was wearing the very first time I saw him. It was like a black North Face. He had a hat on, some Levi jeans, and Jordans. And that was the style back then, and he was very attractive to me. But that's usually the first thing I'm going to notice is what they're wearing.